Hey guys, welcome back. Today I wanted to share with you a sewing project that I started doing last week. What I was doing was I had been going shopping trying to find cloth napkins for my formal dining room tablescape, and I just couldn't find anything that I liked, or either they just cost too much. So I decided, since I have time and sewing machines aplenty, that I will go ahead and make my own. So this fabric that you see here is the fabric that I chose to make my cloth napkins from, and they are going to be 18-inch cloth napkins. I purchased the fabric from Walmart, and Walmart has a lot of things with this pattern. They have like the heating mitts, they have the oven mitts, and they have the towels that match this fabric. And then you can go to the fabric department and buy the fabric for whatever else you want to use it for, curtains or whatever. But in my case, I'm going to be using it to make cloth napkins for my formal dining room table. If you saw my $5 Goodwill challenge, you will remember that this really matches what I was doing for my $5 Goodwill challenge. So, like I said, this is the fabric, and on the other side, it's just regular fabric. So there's no pretty background on it or anything. So what I decided to do was pick a coordinating fabric to use as the backing. And so this is what I chose. And as you can see, it matches up very nicely. So it'll have a very elegant look at the end. So I wanted my napkins to be 18 inches square. So what I needed to do was cut them, this outside layer to be 21 inches square, to make sure that I allotted myself to have room for my hem. So once I got my 21-inch square, then I ironed down an inch and a half. I ironed down an inch and a half, and then I folded down a half inch, and I ironed that down. Once that was done, then it folded, and it looked like this. Now the corners, because the corners fold over like this, you're going to end up with something like this, but that doesn't really look professional to me because it looks kind of clunky right there. So what I decided to do was, I'm going to move this to make sure you can see it. What I decided to do was, instead of fold like that, I folded this in like so. Then I folded over. Hope you're seeing this. And then I folded over again. And then when I finished, I had a very nice corner. Okay? And so my corner would end up, I'm sorry, I'm trying to get my things. My corners would end up looking like this. Once I had them all folded in, I'm going to unflip this. Once I had them all folded in and made my nice corner, then I took my pencil and I marked here, and I marked here, and then, I marked here in that fold. That fold I made here, I just marked where the fold was. Kind of like a V. So you could see. So when I sewed it together, I would have a cut line. So once I did that, I took my corners And I folded them down like this. And then I took a couple of pins and that it looked like this. And then I sewed not from the end, but from the corner where my line is, my 1/2 inch line starts, and folded almost to the very edge. And then I came back and sewed back to that edge. And then I kind of sewed back up to the middle just for the extra support. Once that was done, I cut off that end. And when I did cut off the end, it looked like this. I inverted it. And basically took my finger and poked it back out. Nice edge. And then I took my backing for my napkin and placed it in. Just fold my flaps back, stuck it in, and just fed it all the way around until it was completely in. And my next step will be to sew these edges as close to the edge as I can, so I can have a nice flat napkin. No bulk or anything. And once I'm done with that, then I will go ahead and add it to my napkin ring for my table. And whatever design I like. And this one is not even sewn yet. So, it'll go on my table. And, however you like to, if you're not using a napkin ring, even if you want to just fold it. And sometimes I like to do this little fold here and have it looking like this on my table. It just depends. And I'll turn it around. Like I said, if you just want to do it kind of informal, then I like to just shake it out and just have it. Sometimes, again, I just like to fold it and just stick it in my napkin ring and just set it on my table like this. It just depends on how you like to do. But it's not a very heavy napkin. It is cotton, just like any napkin you would buy from the store. Like I said, once I sew these edges down, it'll be nice and flat. And even if you wanted to do it on this side and have that bit of contrast at the ends, you can always do it that way. And just have the little contrast on the ends of the napkin. So there are several ways that you can use this, and I'll just try to hold it up. Once you're done, and you can use it for fall, from when you start your entire fall if you're going to keep your table set. So that's it. So thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. And have a good evening. Bye.